let's talk about it. I mean, talk about resilience, talk about this radical movement of wellness in the Black community. I mean, that really was fueled by your own loss of your grandmother.
Absolutely. I mean, first and foremost, I give my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ His praise, because I don't get the ability to even speak any word that I'm about to say without His presence, and that's for real for me. And my grandmother, like what she didn't know, what she didn't have access to, who didn't sit in front of her. She couldn't go on the Instagram and check out your platform and hear, to be edified, all of these amazing guests that you've had. She didn't have that ability to hear from any of them. And so now, by the grace of God, I get the privilege of being able to intercept that for another Ruby Jean to come.
Yeah. I mean, your grandmother, like so many of our grandmothers, I mean, unfortunately, type 2 diabetes, the hypertension, high blood pressure, all the things that really these chronic illnesses that plague us. Yeah. You saw this and you said, I don't want to succumb to this as my lifestyle.
Absolutely. I mean, when I was 14, my grandmother passed away. And so I didn't have a relationship with understanding how you treat your body, how you eat, how much you do or don't move really deeply.
Yeah.
At that point, I just missed my grandma. And I thought, when she passed, I thought it made sense. I'm like, oh, this is what happens. Grandma's old. But my grandma was 61 years old.
And that is so young.
Way too young.
So young.
I mean, way too young for, something that's not this rare one in a million situation to happen. Something that we can prevent, like fried chicken ain't that good. It's good, but it ain't that good.
Yeah, yeah. And so many of us believe it's too good to give up. I mean, because I'm sure you live in Kansas City, which is like the home of barbecue. Yes. Like home of barbecue. There are a rib shack, a fried chicken shack on every corner in Kansas City.
Fried fish.
I've only been
chicken.
Once.
Drove through. But you could, that's enough to smell the barbecue. Yeah. You don't got to be there that long.
You know what? I went to Kansas City, Chris, oh my God, for a National Baptist Convention.
Oh.
I went to Kansas City for a National Baptist Convention. And trust me, they did not sell me.
Yeah, it wasn't memorable enough.
No, them Baptists was cutting up, baby, down there in Kansas City. It was not giving edification.
Oh, we gotta talk about that.
That's offline. Listen, so I have, I actually went to Kansas City again.
How long ago was this?
That had to have been in it was when I started Young, Fit, and Fly, so that was 2010, probably. 2010, okay. Yeah, that was probably my last. That was my last.
Different city,
time.
I would say, from 10 to 15. It's grown a lot. A lot of the same things are, still present, but it's evolved in some ways, some topical ways.
Yeah, I mean, your business is in the heart of our community.
It is,
and there are some ups and downs that come with having a business in our community, and so I want you to talk about that because you've really planted and rooted yourself in a community that does not necessarily get fresh pressed juices and not seeing the gentrified yoga mats and green juices. You planted yourself there for a real reason.
Yeah, very real reason. So our business is on Troost Avenue, which has always historically been the dividing line of Kansas City. Black people, minorities, stay east of Troost. And this was written into covenants and legal documents. And then the side that our business is on, the west side, was for the more affluent, for white people. And this was legality as created by J.C. Nichols. And so Ruby Jeans is the first ever 100% health-focused business to ever exist in the history of Kansas City on the east side.
Wow.
In the history of our city. And it's still that case. And so I say that, on the surface with like, man, wow, God, like said I would do that. But then my second brain is like, dang, I'm 40 years old and I get to say that? We've been a city for a very long time. And so our neighborhood it's never been deemed worthy of having something that's good for you, something that edifies, something that lifts you up, something that adds longevity to your timeline. And, because we planted ourselves in such a way, it doesn't like immediately, because this is a noble thing, eliminate the inherent struggle of being placed there.
Yeah.
You know, so we've been broken into 8 different times.
You
know.
posted on your social when
Yeah.
they vandalized and broke through the door, the glass, and
You saw the video.
yeah, I saw the video. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, that feeling is sickening. It's a super sickening feeling. Waking my baby up, my wife is hearing me on the phone. I'm talking to my COO, or I'm talking to the security company or the police, whatever it is that particular time. And that it's always early in the morning, and there's like this sobering feeling that comes, because we've gotten a lot of acclaim by building this brand up to such a level. But in those moments, we're like at our just like basis. And I found a way to even find gratitude for those moments, because the people, if somebody breaking into a juice bar at 3:00 in the morning, they sick.
Yeah, cause ain't no money up in there.
We don't even take cash, Brandy. We stopped taking cash 4 years ago, and so there's a detachment from reality when something like that is happening, and it's painful. But I found a way to count it joy, make it a reason to stay even more rooted, because this is why you're here.
Yeah.
You didn't come here expecting this rosy disposition, or this isn't an affluent neighborhood. You know what the challenge is when you come here. And so you can't run when the reality of the circumstance here faces you.
Yeah. I love that, because I think it lends to the commitment that you have for the community, that even though wrongs are going to happen, there are going to be things that don't go my way, there are going to be people that come to try to dismantle, disrupt, or hurt, but I'm still committed to the cause of what this is.
Or it wasn't real in the first place. It was spoken to be real, but it wasn't real, because there's no way to, even for you to sit here, there's no way to sit here without these valleys, without these moments where it challenges us, like, all right, what you gonna do now?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 10 years, you're celebrating 10 years of business, 10 years of building this brand, which has really, from one juice bar, one brick and mortar, has gone to 2 locations in Kansas City, right?
So we have 2 locations in Kansas City, 1 in Springfield, Missouri.
So 3 brick and mortars, and now in over
3 locations in Kansas City, Missouri. Sorry about that.
So 3 locations, and you're now in over 120 Whole Foods across the country.
Yep.
I mean, talk about some hills and valleys. Talk about some late nights, early mornings.
The earliest mornings. I wake up at 4:00 in the morning, and like, to even hear you say 10 years, I kind of like have to say it again, like, yeah, man, 10 years, because where we started, I didn't start at the very beginning in 2015, thinking about Whole Foods at all. I didn't have this product I just knew that I needed to do something that gave honor to my grandmother, but honored other people, and then allowed us a safe place, a non-pretentious place, a place that feels like home, a place that looks like home, that has our flavor, that has our comfort level, that has our ease, for us to be able to say, hey, that's for me too. And now, not in a way that says, hey, this is for us and you can't come in here, but in a way that keeps our arms open, and says like, yeah, this is for us, but it's for you too. Come on, pull up.
If that blessed you, trust me, you've only scratched the surface. There's so much more wisdom, truth, and transformation waiting in the full conversation. Click the link in the caption below to watch the entire interview, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an episode of Vault Empowers Talks.